Okay, you know what? I think the battery's low, so I'm gonna charge it up right now. Basically, that fitting was 5/16. And I put a 3/8 on it. This 3/8 wasn't working. It's too loose. So what happened? When that fuel pressure was applied, it snapped, popped right off, and shot fuel. So gonna get the 5/16 to 6 AN, hook that up. Once I do that, it should be good to go. Okay, so that could have been a very costly mistake. So the one in the back, it connects to the original fuel line. Probably can't see it, but that is a 5/16, not a 3/8, 5/16. So they connect this 5/16. So I hooked that up, so it's good to go. I'm gonna put the cover back on. Attempt to start it. Alright, so right now, got it hooked up. About to start it up. Let's see what it does. Should be good. There we go. Okay, fired up immediately. Let's try again. Okay, fired up, ran pretty solid. Getting there, making progress. These Hellcat fuel injectors definitely put more fuel in there, which is causing a backfire. So, you know, definitely gonna need a tune to straighten that out. Alright, so we're gonna give it another try, see what it does. Started once. Ran pretty good for a first start, you know, not too bad for a first start, but it can do better. Right now, it's installing the IAT sensor right here. Getting it seated properly, sitting flush. Okay, and this is how the setup's gonna look. All of the factory parts. Gotta get this, gotta find that water pump bolt. Missing one. This is basically it. This is the factory setup. It looks like it came from the factory like this. So, you know, I like the setup. About to wire this IAT in over here, so I have to extend it. It goes on the regular 5/7. It goes right here. But it's only 2 wires. I'm gonna extend that over to where it meets this. After that, it'll be a done deal. Alright, so I just wired the IAT in right here. So I'm just gonna insulate it. Make it look nice and neat, nice and pretty. And then I'm gonna start the car. See what's going on. Coil is installed. I'm just gonna plug it up right here. Route it real nice. Okay. Clip in place. Just figure out a way to route it. Make it look neat. Maybe take it underneath here. around. AT is hooked up. Gonna install this breather. Install the breather hose from here to here. Once I get this piece, and did not have this piece, I have to order it separately. I'm gonna add that to the parts list. It was only like $9 from Rock Auto, so not too bad. $2 cheaper than the dealer. So I'm gonna fire it up. Loud, man. That exhaust, serious. You know, serious. It's gonna sound good though. You know, I don't hear the Supercharger as much because of the exhaust, but hey, it's cool. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do, and I will be tuning it. You know, I have the best tuner in the industry tuning it. So you see, idle smoothed out. It's a lot smoother now. So it's just, you know. Just a little rough in the beginning, but smooth out. This car has a cam in it anyway, stage 2 cam, so you know. And I'm not really happy with the tune that was done before anyway. That tune, you know, on this car wasn't good, in my opinion. Didn't run. I don't think they did a good job with it, but we had the best doing it now, so that won't be an issue. But yeah, that's where I'm at so far. You know, got some things to tighten up, but making progress. The idle is a lot smoother. Kind of straightened itself out. But like I said, I'm gonna get it tuned by the best. You'll find out who the best is soon, because that'll be who's doing it. No one else but them. For anybody I do this swap for, that will be the only place I take it to get it tuned. Well, actually, I'm doing a data log on the street, remote tune, so, yeah, but I feel like they're the best. One of the best, if not the best, so that's who will be doing it. Okay, so I have the engine on running. Give it a little gas, okay? It does have a cam in it, so you know, idle isn't exactly the smoothest. I don't even think this tune is the best tune anyway, but got the wideband here. Have the best tuner in America. About to get on the job, so gonna get that straight. This is the AM300334 kit. Comes with the gauge, O2 sensor connectors. It goes to the back of the gauge right here. So the back of the gauge has two connections. One going from the O2 sensor, the other one to the OBD right here. This plugs in, it's a pass-through, so this plugs into the main OBD connector. Then you put the HP tuners dongle on the back of this. Then you have the positive negative right here. I'm gonna put that positive on the switch source. That'll be the end of that. And this is the actual O2 sensor right here. It comes with the kit. So I'm gonna install that at the collector, and that'll be it. So we'll be doing this shortly. Comes with instructions too. So I'll just look over this, see what's going on. Getting close to the finish line. I need some gas, man. This is basically the Hellcat Supercharger swap on the RT57. Did it using only the Modern Muscle Extreme adapter plates. That's the only part of the kit I actually used. The rest of it is all factory parts because I want the look to be much cleaner, and you know, I think it is. So you can go down here and check it out. See how everything is a lot cleaner. Using the factory tensioner, factory belt, everything factory, except the adapter plate. space. Then the valve covers. Cheap modification, but you know, it definitely helps. So I have the breather, the tube running directly to the supercharger. Doing the same on this side. I'm waiting for this factory piece to come in. I'll just hook this up directly from the breather, valve cover breather directly here. So that'll be coming next. I did rewire IAT sensor. Also the map sensor, rewired that. Okay, so I just installed the heat exchanger onto the front brace. Now I'll be bolting it back on. In order to get it off, you will have to shave the welds off because it's also welded on. You have to shave that off and it'll fit. So here it is, the heat exchanger. Bolted it up. Now I'm about to put the brace back on. So now I have the heat exchanger in place. Just got to hook up the hoses, install the water pump. We'll be good to go with that. Almost ready for the road. First wire I cut is yellow and pink. I go over here to the 5.7 diagram for the map sensor. The yellow and pink wire is the 5-volt supply. So how do I need to wire the 5-volt supply in? I'm going to go to the Hellcat harness diagram, and the yellow and pink is number 3. So number 3. Flip this around to see which one number 3 is. That's number 3 right there. So that's the one I'll be wiring in to the yellow and pink first. Making sure I have enough wire to run it from here all the way over, because this harness doesn't really stretch far enough, but I think I have enough wire. But just in case I don't, may have to add something. I'll see shortly. But that's it. So I'm going to wire it in. The one I won't be using with this is the inlet temp signal, because that is not on the 5.7, so I won't be using that one. This one is built for the temp signal and the map signal, but I'm going to use the factory position for the actual temp signal. And then ES1 heat shrink to insulate it. I like the ES1. Works pretty good. So I'm going to get started on this wiring now. The next wire cut, blue and green. So I'm going to go over here. Blue and green is sensor ground. Okay. Circuit K900 sensor ground. So I'm going to go right here. K900 sensor ground is number 1. Number 1 on the harness, right here. This is the very first one. It's numbered on the back, so you know exactly which one. So I'm going to wire this one in now. Okay, so the last wire left is purple and brown, violet brown. So that is the map signal. And of course, I could just, since it's the last one, I could wire it in, but I'm just showing exactly which one it is, you know, so everybody would know. So the map signal is number 4. So I go back to the connector on the Hellcat harness and wire that into number 4. So I already knew it, I'm just doing it. Just to show the steps. So now the wiring is complete. What I'm going to do is just add some loom to that, insulate it a little bit better, make it look better. That's it. So it's wired in, it's ready to go. I'm going to put some oil in it and fire it up.